What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be watching a video from Jaige about how Fortnite YouTubers are lying to you. So I'm sure a lot of you see some suspicious things going on in certain YouTubers' gameplay. And if you have thought about that, this video is going to kind of cover that. I'm also going to talk about clickbait in the Fortnite community and things of that nature. So if you guys enjoyed this, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like some more. Comment down below what you think of this, because personally, I do not care very much. I think a lot of people probably care more than I do about this sort of thing. And Jaige's video will be linked down in the description below.
Hello, my name is Jaige. I make YouTube videos on whatever game I'm playing recently. I've made a lot of Fortnite content and enjoyed editing the videos together and playing a bunch. So naturally I started watching some content creators that play, like Slinky, an amazing mouse and keyboard player.
Wait.
Content creators that play, like
I made the video.
Slinky, an amazing mouse and keyboard player that I found recently. But as I was watching more Fortnite videos, I noticed something strange. Something so weird to me that I began to go down a rabbit hole to get to the bottom of it. And I think that I have. Did you know there are Fortnite YouTubers who lie to you?
YouTubers of every genre that lie to you. It's not just limited to the Fortnite community.
Let's get into it. This all started when I came across some videos of this guy. I know Duffy. I noticed straight away.
So, every time, I don't know if there are people that use this title and thumbnail style that are legitimate, but from my experience seeing Fortnite content, every time someone has this title and thumbnail style, it is the type of video that we're about to get into and talk about.
He had a very interesting thumbnail and title claiming 88 eliminations, 97 eliminations, etc.
Like, they post these ridiculous scores that aren't even possible. Like, even if you're the best player in the world, you're not getting 88 kills in one game because the lobby doesn't hold. But they'll just, like, combine several games into one and then clickbait the title that way. The gameplay is not legitimate, though.
Now, I know no one is that good, and I thought maybe just clickbait's a little like most YouTubers. And so I was right, and his 75 eliminations is actually over 2 games, which is still pretty impressive.
Exactly.
That's over 30 eliminations a game. Now, I think I'm decent at this game, but I'm happy with like 10, 15 eliminations. But this guy posts a video every single day with crazy kill amounts.
187. His views are actually very good.
So I thought, he must be a god. I should watch him and try and learn some tips from his gameplay, and just see what it is I can improve on. Then I watched these games, and well, something was off.
There's not a living, breathing entity in this entire match aside from the person we're watching.
It wasn't aimbot or wall hacks or anything like that. It was just bots. Bots everywhere. Now, I know that bots are in every Fortnite game, so I brushed it off and I just kept watching. Bot kill after bot kill after bot kill, then maybe a human that plays like a bot here and there, sprinkled throughout. So I decided to rewatch the video and count every single bot kill that he got. I counted 5 real players in his lobby. 5 out of 100. Here's the video I watched. I'll cut all the bot kills up together and show you.
I miss flowberries. I don't miss waterbending, though. I think Magneto is more annoying than waterbending, though. Like 100%, I'm gonna say it. I miss that house. It got removed for the pirate update.
Okay, stop. I think you get the gist.
Okay, so the oddness of this is that this person is posting insane kill games every single day against entirely AI. And every now and then you'll get like matches that are just very easy or a lot of AI. Like that will happen even to legitimate players for sure. And I'm happy he said that every Fortnite match has AI because that is true. I feel like there's this misconception in the Fortnite community that it's either a bot lobby or it's not. And that there's either all AI and no real players or all real players and no AI. But that is not how it is for pubs. Ranked does eventually have matches with no AI, but even the early levels of ranked have AI. But yeah, you can, regardless of how good you are at the game, you probably have AI in your public matches. The best example I personally have of this is in Chapter 3. I killed Tfue and Zemi in the same solo 0 build public match. So it's not like they were a duo playing together. Me, Zemi, and Tfue all ended up in the same game. I ended up fighting and beating both of them. Before fighting them, I eliminated several AI. After fighting them, I fought several AI. I watched their streams back to like see their reactions. Before fighting me, they both fought several AI. So it's like, while this match had two very good players, Tfue and Zemi, and then like, you know, whatever you want to say about me, I'm like, I think I was like 10th in the world for solo wins at the time. So it's like clearly someone who's played a lot and had a lot of wins and stuff, you know? So though you have those three players in the game together and still there's AI. So it's like every match is gonna have AI, but it's not entirely AI or entirely AI and incredibly new players like these matches are.
But let me explain it a bit anyway.
And he's going to talk about what these people do.
So far he's on 20 kills and at least 17 of them are bots. But Jaige, how do you know who's a bot? Well, Fortnite likes to make everyone feel like they're playing humans, so they try to disguise it a little. But once you know what to look out for, it's pretty obvious. For example, bots normally crouch walk, bots don't drive cars, bots don't fly or use shockwaves that I've ever seen. And
I feel like just the movement is very bot-like. Like once you know what the bot movement looks like, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, I think.
Almost every
like it's hard to describe or talk about, but it's like you know it when you see it.
Bot has an AI generated name that usually will be one or two words followed by a number, and the two words will be capitalized. So my first thought was,
I think Xbox also generates names like that, but Fortnite does have generated names for the bots like that, and a lot of times they'll reuse the same name. Like Dinosaur for Hire, I've been fighting that AI since like 2020, bro. Like when they first added the AI. Or like, what are another one? There's some that are like Fortnite related. Or like, I have Max Brick, I think is an AI name that gets used a lot. Things of that nature.
Okay, that explains the high kill games. But then I thought, how does this guy get bot lobbies every single day?
Yeah, like I said, it'll happen. There'll be a match sometime that's too easy. Every now and then everyone has them. But like every day like this is suspicious.
The way matchmaking works in Fortnite is you play in lobbies relative to your account age and your skill. So
and recency bias. Oh, he's gonna explain this.
Maybe your first game of the day has a few more bots in it.
That's true. They tend to give you an easier match for your first game. Not always, but like typically if you haven't played in a while or it's your first game for the day, it should be an easier match for you to ease into it. And how you play will affect future matches. If you're just getting ran, eventually they'll give you an easier match. If you're winning, you'll get harder matches. And like crowns, I think, are a good example of this because like how many times where like you play a game out, it's kind of an easy-ish match, not the easiest, but there's just no crowns at all in that lobby and you didn't get one, so you get a regular win. And then as soon as you have a victory crown, it seems like everybody you run into also has one, or like you see a lot more in the lobby. That's because those are people who just won their last game, just like how you won your last game, and that's why y'all are matched together somewhat. It's not a perfect system, but it's not designed to make matches fair. It's there to keep people playing the game longer by, you know, inflating or deflating the difficulty of the match.
More low-skilled players, but as the games go on, you'll notice that you start to see better players, or sweats, as people like to describe them. Then you might get annihilated for a few games, and Fortnite will say, okay, that's too much for them, and then the matchmaking becomes easier. You get into easier lobbies.
That's so sad. The pad got destroyed just as you tried to hit it.
That keeps you playing, and that's what they want.
Exactly. The more people are playing, the longer they're playing, the more likely they are to buy stuff from the shop. So that's why every game has systems like this, just to keep people playing for longer, because if they're playing for longer, they're going to buy more cosmetics.
What Fortnite wants, for you to play the game as much as possible. But Duffy here,
there's several channels like this. It's not exclusively this person.
Clearly gets high kill games every game, but it doesn't seem to affect his lobbies, doesn't make his lobbies harder. So I found out why. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. This is the juicy bit. Also, please like and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling generous. Right, the juicy bit. Here's what he and other Fortnite YouTubers are doing. It's called two-boxing. Some of you may know it, or you've heard the term before, but I'm going to show you how to do it and why it pisses me off that people...
Wait.
I'm going to show you how to do it and why...
I made the video again.
It pisses me off that people do this for...
Jaige, if you watch me and end up seeing this, comment down below. That'd be interesting.
Content.
I wonder
also,
if he watches me.
I'm going to add in some evidence of him doing it and some excuses that he makes. Two-boxing means you start a game with your normal Fortnite account, but you also have an alternate account, or sometimes referred to as an alt account. The whole reason for having two accounts instead of one is that one account you can try as hard as you want, kill as many people as you want, and win as much as you want. The alt account is one that you've set up to be a low level, never progresses, never goes into games or gets wins or kills.
Okay, so when you make a new account in Fortnite, like let's say you're a brand new player playing the game, they're not going to throw you into matches with real players. You're going to be in a match of entirely AI, and a lot of you probably had this experience where you started playing the game and you were like, holy, I'm cracked. I'm the best player ever. And then after a few matches of that, it got harder. So Fortnite uses these like all bot lobbies to create an environment that's like much better for new players. And I think it makes a lot of sense. I think that's a good thing. Like the amount of new stuff, or the amount of stuff in this game, I think can be very overwhelming to somebody who's new. So giving them like a more chill environment to learn the game, I think makes sense. But because of that aspect of it, this is how people abuse it. They party up with an account they make specifically for this. That account is the host. I think it works best if that account is on mobile or Switch. But like at the end of the day, if you have a brand new account, I don't think the platform matters. That account is going to host. You start the game. Once you get put in pregame lobby, that account backs out of the match. So that fresh bot account never actually levels up. It never gets any match history. So Fortnite continues to give that account bot lobbies because it is still a brand new bot account with no play history. That is how people do this.
And stays like it's an account for a 5-year-old that doesn't know how to play the game. The way to make this into an advantage is, for my example, I have my PC Fortnite account that I play on all the time, but I can also make another brand new account on my PlayStation and just add them as a friend. Then I load up the game on my PlayStation and my PC, and I invite my PC account to join my PlayStation account's lobby.
And as long as this account backs out before the game actually starts, it never gets any actual match history or level or experience or kills or anything like that, it'll just continue to be all bot lobbies.
Then the PlayStation account is the new one, and that is the party leader, and I've joined the party. This tells Fortnite there's a brand new player playing the game and they are low level and most likely terrible at the game, so Fortnite tries to help them out by putting them into a lobby with lots and lots of bots. My high level PC account being in the party doesn't affect any of this. So
normally it will. If this account started to get match history, they would get put in matches that are like somewhat hard. I don't know exactly how the system works, but if this account was like level 20 with some match history, they wouldn't be in level 20 lobbies. Like they wouldn't be entirely based on this account. It would be some sort of aggregate. But if it's like a new enough account or like a low enough level, I guess, it like forces it to be bot lobbies, if that makes any sense. But eventually, I think it becomes like somewhat of an average of the party.
Then the game starts and Duffy, I mean, I leave the game from my PlayStation account, which leaves just my high level normal PC account
I'm
in.
surprised there's a crown on him because I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to get crowns in bot lobbies. And if you do this with a crown, I think you're supposed to just load in without a crown and then you'll still have it when the match ends, from my understanding.
The lobby.
Because that was a thing when crowns first came out, is that people would use this to farm crowns, but Fortnite made it to where crowns don't count in bot lobbies, and then you don't receive a victory crown for winning in a bot lobby.
Filled with bots made for a low-level noob player. The alt account doesn't have to leave, but if you make it leave, that means it doesn't gain any XP and level up at all.
And then you keep
which
getting those
also
matches.
means you can keep using this alt account over and over again to get your real account into these lobbies. Over and over and over forever. So if you have two PlayStations or a PlayStation and an Xbox, or in my case a PC and a PlayStation, you can easily do this all the time. And
so that is how the system works. You get entire bot lobbies doing that. Personally, I have no problem with this. If this is how people want to play the game and that's how they enjoy playing the game, I don't even, like, they're playing against AI. It's not like they're hurting anybody, you know? Like, I genuinely just don't care. I don't, like, if Fortnite made a game mode called, like, training or whatever, where you played against all bots, I genuinely would have no problem with that. And like I said, if that's how people choose to enjoy the game, like, good for them. The, you know, questionable nature of this is people doing this to get YouTube gameplays. Even as a YouTuber, I personally just don't care about that.
that,
But
my friends,
that's what we're going to get into next, I'd assume.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the evidence, just in case anyone still doubts that people do this and how you can tell straight away. It's actually really simple. Look at the top left.
He has a crown too. I thought it was going to be like the player won't have a crown, but I guess they still do.
Of the screen. If someone is two boxing in solo versus duo, trio, or
And that's another thing. You can only do this in team game modes, obviously, because you need the bot account to host.
squads, their name can be seen like this. If they aren't two boxing, it looks like this. But some people...
Wait, I didn't know that. Okay, that's actually crazy. So if you're playing in a party with people, I guess, then the names will be on the top left, even though it's just your name. Like, you see there's nobody else showing in the match because his party members aren't in the party.
Of the screen. If someone is two boxing in solo versus duo, trio, or squads, their name can be seen like this. If they aren't two boxing...
But Prospering, like, legitimately playing solo squads or solo duos, whatever he's doing, you don't see his name at the top because it's not trying, like, there's not a party he's in. He's actually by himself. I legitimately didn't know that.
It looks
like I was aware of people doing this, but I didn't know that was like a tell.
This. But some people try and cover that up with like a creator code or something just so you don't see it. So that makes me think that these YouTubers that are making these like
Magneto in a bot
bullshit
lobby
videos trying to deceive people, they probably realise that other people have clicked on to this and they'll probably find a new way to hide that or make it not as obvious. But just for now,
I wonder
like,
what happens if you turn the bot account off. Like, let's say it's on PlayStation and you just turn that off instead of making it back out of the match. Like, then it wouldn't be in the party anymore. Like, I wonder if that would, like, work to, like, fix that. Or if it's because you entered the match as a party.
you can see every video in the past has this for this guy, this Duffy guy. And he's not the only one. There's loads.
I've had comments from people before that are like, you should make videos like this person, you would blow up like them. And then I go to that person's channel and it's just like this style of thing, and I'm like, oh god, bro, you don't even know.
YouTubers that do this, the good ones that don't do it, you could just use this top left thing, but you can tell anyway because they'll have bots in their game like everybody, but it won't be like 25 bots in every game, you know? So that's how you can tell straight away. So for the final part of this video, I just want to tell you why it bothers me and why I've put in the effort to make a 10-minute video.
So like I said, for me, I don't care. If this person wants to make content like that and people want to watch it, it's like misleading, I guess, because like I would assume that people watching it are new to the game enough to the point where they don't recognize AI. I feel like once you've been playing Fortnite long enough and you know what the AI are like, these videos are so obviously fake to you. So I guess you could make the argument that they're just like misleading new people to the community or probably children. But I personally just really don't care. If people want to watch that and they like watching those videos, like, good for them, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think there's far worse, like, clickbait on YouTube. This is clickbait, but everyone clickbaits to an extent. At this point in time, if you're not clickbaiting on YouTube, you are doing it wrong. And I feel like a lot of people's definition of clickbait varies. There's stuff like this that is just kind of BS content where the title and thumbnail are a lie. But there's also just like making a good video and then giving it an appealing title. You know? Like the aspect of like making your titles and thumbnails clickable is something that everybody does on YouTube. And if you're not doing it, you're not going to stick out amongst the clickbait and then your stuff is just never going to get clicked. Like I feel like there's a vast difference between making BS content and making an appealing title. The YouTube Fortnite community has had a lot of nonsense as far as clickbait goes. Like people used to make up fake live events and do pre-recorded live streams of that, just like looping a 15-minute video over and over again, and would get like hundreds, thousands of views. And I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of clickbait on YouTube. It's kind of frustrating in the Fortnite community because you just know that like those people basically are making a living just misleading children, because the Fortnite community is very young and somebody who's older probably wouldn't fall for these things, you know?
Video about it. I want to start by saying if you do this for fun or you want to get XP for the battle pass or do challenges without getting shit on all the time, I totally understand and that's cool with me.
Same, I do not care. If they made a game mode like this, I feel like it would just be a good thing for everybody. If you want to do your challenges, if you want to level up, you just enjoy playing like that, maybe you're playing with friends who aren't very good and it's like hard for y'all to enjoy the game together, do what you want to do. It's not affecting anybody.
The thing that annoys me about this whole thing is these so-called YouTubers deceiving their audience and making money from it with little to no effort. They all have the same thumbnails, the same poorly edited text on the screen for likes, and the main
Hey, don't be roasting thumbnails. Mine was up there.
thing is that they actively deny that they are doing it.
I didn't know that.
Some people notice and say in the comment section, and they come up with some bullshit answer like, oh, there's not enough players, so I get lots of bots. And they sit on thousands of subs and views. Now, I don't know if these subs and views are paid for. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. But this is just farming content for gullible people, and that makes me sad.
I could see that point of view. Like I said, especially in the Fortnite community, you're probably misleading children. I can understand people thinking it's lame or kind of scummy for people to run their channel like this. I get that. I personally don't care very much just because like there's so much nonsense on YouTube that it's mostly normalized, and I just like, I don't know. Even when I was like new to YouTube and like my channel was very small and I was just getting started, I never like looked at other people's stuff and was like, wow, why are they getting views and I'm not? I just kind of did my own thing, and that's how I am now. Like I don't really like care what other people are doing. But I definitely understand that point of view for sure. And I get why people would think it's scummy or lame, especially if you start watching these videos and then come to realize that it was AI the whole time. You know, like if you were fooled at first and then you figure it out, I could get that being irritating. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think if you want to do this for fun, go for it. You're not hurting anybody. If you're doing it for content, I still don't really care. But, you know, it is a bit scummy or a bit weird. But that is going to be it for this. Jaige's video will be linked down in the description below. I think it was a very good, very interesting video. Thought it'd be worth talking about because like I said earlier, I've gotten asked or told that I should make content like these people. Like, I genuinely will get comments like that. And it's like, I'm happy with how my channel is doing. But, like, it's funny to be like, have people be like, you should make videos like X person that just farms AI. You would grow so much more. And it's like, bruh, this person is really fooled. But, I will see you guys in the next one. Like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know what you think of this. Like I said, Jaige's video will be linked. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.